Nutty Sports Gamer here. It's round one of the NBA playoffs, year 2000. Let us get into some games. We got the Pistons versus the Hawks coming up first. The Kevin Garnett Pistons versus the Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan Hawks. I feel like during the season we didn't really see much Tim Duncan in the highlights whenever we jumped at the Hawks games. Plenty of Iverson, plenty of Allen Iverson, but not much Duncan. I hope this changes here. 86-82. 7 minutes left to go in this game, fourth quarter. Cedric Sabal is going to make that dunk in transition for the Pistons. Now it's a tie game. It's 6.5 left to go. We got almost a rebound by Raja, but he loses the ball. Pistons. We got a alley-oop to Brad Miller right there. And then a miss there. Brad Miller at the putback. We're starting to see Brad Miller really step up his game. Second year, man. He's the center for the Pistons. Here's Tim Duncan. He missed. But, he gets blocked. So, it went from bad to worse for Tim Duncan right there. Going up against Kevin Garnett. And, interesting matchup there. 92-86. We got a missed three. We got Sabalos to Garnett. To Ogman. To Davis. And Baron Davis is going to drain a three right there. Final score, 103-96. And that starts things off for round one of the playoffs. The Pistons beat the Hawks in Atlanta, the 6th seed Pistons. So that's very interesting to see the Pistons, who are a relatively young squad. They do have some veterans there, Sabalos and Ogman. And I guess at this point, Kevin Garnett, he is no spring chicken, right? But he's still a fairly young player, but he's been in the league for a while. 26-13 for Kevin Garnett. It's going to be fun to see him as these playoffs continue to unfold. Heat Pacers. Looks like the Heat are going to beat the Pacers here. 116-91. And Alonzo Mourning had 32-10 in that victory. Let's see if we can jump into Clippers Spurs out in the West. This is an interesting matchup right here. But the Spurs are out to a big lead. Clippers have not made it past round one thus far in this sim. And I don't think they've made it since since they became the Clippers. Maybe in the Buffalo Braves years in the 70s they got deep into playoffs once. But the Spurs won that game. Sonics Blazers in Seattle at the Key Arena. 51-46 right now with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Let's see how this continues to unfold between these two teams that are in the Pacific Northwest. I was trying to purposely take up space talking because it paused for quite a bit. But Sonics win, 118-106. So now let's see if we can, let's see if Hornets Magic brings us anything. Game one. Magic are off to a big lead against Michael Jordan and the Charlotte Hornets. And they will not look back. 117-99. The Magic win this game by 18 points. 76ers, New York Knicks, 1-8 matchup in the East. Patrick Ewing still kicking it in New York. And they're going to beat up on Glenn Robinson and the 76ers. 114-93 is the final score there. And let's go back to the West. Kings versus Warriors. Arvidas Sabonis and the Kings versus Jason Kidd and the Warriors. A 2-7 matchup. And it looks like the Warriors are really running away with this one early on anyway. Let's see if that holds. It looks like it will, barring any sort of big-time comeback by the Kings, who we didn't really see that much during the regular season because they were kind of struggling for most of the season. They came along towards the end. 53 points for Jason Kidd in that victory by the Warriors. Man. Now let's see if Rockets-Lakers gives us anything here. It looks like the Lakers are going to run away with this one. Game one in LA. 123-87 is the final score there. So we go back to Atlanta versus Detroit. Back to Atlanta. Let's see if we got to jump away the game here. I feel like we do. I think we will. So let's do it. 89-87 is the score. 3:20 left to go. Tim Duncan. Here he goes. Reverse jam against KG right there. Allen Iverson with the three for Atlanta. 7-point game. And now we got a fast break. Iverson. Wait, that's Iverson. Iverson gets the pass, makes a shot, and Hawks win this game. 191. Hawks had the lead, didn't look back. So that's a tie series, 1 apiece, as it goes back to Detroit. Meanwhile, in Miami, the Pacers are going to beat the Heat in Game 2, 115-93. And so that's a tied series as well. Let's go back to Clippers Spurs. Spurs off to a big lead in San Antonio. And this game got close. So let's check it out. 80-75. 4.5 left to go. David Robinson against Vlade Divac. That's a made basket there. Terrell Brandon to Stojakovic to Larry Hughes, who's starting to get more playing time. Nice to see. Gets the jumper there. He's starting to get more playing time than Jim Jackson, who's usually the starter. He's starting 2-guard. There's a made shot there. I think that was Doug Christie. 7-point lead for the Spurs. We got a block shot. We got another block shot. Dennis Rodman proving that you know what? He does deserve Defensive Player of the Year, even at his old age. And Doug Christie is going to make this 3 for San Antonio. And just like that, this game is over. 96-86, the final score. Doug Christie at 21 points. Chris Webber had a triple-double in the loss. What a game. I hope it's a sign of things to come for Chris Webber. You know, it looks like he's finally starting to put up some big numbers. And I hope that we'll see that all season long next year. You know, starting to come along as he approaches his prime, I guess. Hopefully that sticks. Sonics, Blazers. Everyone's wearing black. And that doesn't faze the Blazers that they tie the game at 88. Less than 5 minutes left to go. We have Bruce Bowen getting blocked right there. Nice. I think that was Rasheed with the block. He says, "No way, Jose." Check another replay of Rasheed with a defensive stop. So it's a tie game at 88. Abdul Ralph's going to miss the 3. Sean Kemp's going to get the putback. 90-89. Now we got a replay of Kemp. You know, Rasheed got that block, but Kemp was able to get that rebound and put back. And now Rasheed will miss. Dunk the ball over Sean Kemp and Bruce Bowen right there. That's pretty nice. How about a made shot by Damon Stoudemire? 2-point lead for the Blazers. Bruce Bowen with a dunk for the Supersonics. I almost did it again. I said Seahawks last episode by accident. Abdur-Rahim with a shot, and then we got a alley-oop-ish play by Sean Kemp. I feel like if it's not a dunk, is it really an alley-oop? I don't know. And then we got a put-back basket by Jason Williams. 3-point lead for the Blazers. How about Rick Smits losing the ball? Williams getting it for the Blazers as Portland goes on a fast break. Stoudemire with the jumper. 5-point lead for Portland. Abdul Rauf versus Abdur-Rahim. Abdul Rauf gets that jump shot there for Seattle. Damon Stoudemire, he is going to miss. And Abdur-Rahim is going to get the putback for Portland. 101-96. Abdul Rauf to Rick Smits makes that shot for Seattle. This game is close. It's not over by any means. 45 seconds left to go. Bruce Bowen, botched alley-oop. Can't have a video without a botched alley-oop. And how about 2 botched alley-oops in a row? And then a missed layup. And Seattle, all of a sudden, have a chance to tie this game, maybe. Can they do it? Is that something that they want to do? I would think so. How about Bruce Bowen for 3, tying things up at 101 with 21 seconds left to go. And a steal! A steal by Nick Anderson from the inbounds pass. And here we go. Seattle can now try to win this game at home. Let's see if that's something they're able to do. Nick Anderson to Rick Smits for the dunk. 2.1 seconds left to go. That's going to do it. What a finish by Seattle. The fans, all in black, are happy. And that'll do it. 103-101. 26 points for Bruce Bowen. 23 for Damon Stoudemire. And yeah, Seattle was lit tonight. I think I saw the band members from Death Cab for Cutie there. So they're all excited as the Sonics won that game. Magic versus Hornets. We got a close one with 9.5 minutes left to go. 91-85. Brad Daugherty to Rodney Rogers making that basket for Charlotte. 4-point game. Michael Jordan. You know, the Hornets are down 0-1. This is a must-win game in Charlotte. Rodney Rogers going to make that three for the Hornets. 1-point game. Colin Reeves. Ooh, skates by the defenders. Makes the layup baseline style. And then Michael Jordan passing it to Brad Daugherty for the dunk. 1-point game. We got another dunk, this time for the Magic. And now we got Colin Reeves trying to drive. Successful eventually. 5-point lead now for the Magic. 6 left to go. Brad Daugherty with the basket off glass right there. It's a 3-point game. We got Scott Burrell making the jumper for Orlando. Colin Reeves now with the ball. He's going to miss. Kurt Thomas with the putback basket right there. 7-point game. Can the Hornets come back from this? Daugherty does make that basket for Charlotte. 5-point game. Now here's Daugherty again. He misses. Terry Mills with the putback. Michael Jordan, paging Michael Jordan. Can you make a play in this game? Eric Snow. He's going to make a jumper. Maybe he doesn't need to make a play. His supporting cast is doing quite nicely. Kerry Kittles, meanwhile, will make that shot for the Magic. 103-100. And now here is a basket for the Hornets. Make it a 1-point game. And an alley-oop to Terry Mills. And the Hornets do take the lead all of a sudden. And now we got a botched alley-oop. 1 is fun. 2 is fun. 3 is kind of messy. Terry Mills misses. Rebound. Jordan with the jumper right there. A big-time jumper for Michael Jordan. 106-103. 50 seconds left to go. Colin Reeves. Another batch alley-oop, but Kurt Thomas gets the ball with 42 seconds left to go. Dribbles out, passes it to Scott Burrell. Now to Colin Reeves, who draws the foul. All right. Reeves misses the first free throw. Not happy about that. But he does make the second one, so it's a 2-point game. We got Eric Snow to Michael Jordan for the dunk. And that's going to do it. They close it out. Charlotte does. They were down by a bit, but they come back and win 109-107 final score. So they tie up the series, which is big because you don't want an upstart team like Orlando to get a 2-0 series lead on you. Michael Jordan with 44 points in that game. The 37-year-old is still doing big things. You know, still stepping up in the playoffs. You got to love that. And that would be a great candidate for a thumbnail. We'll see if that's something that I stick with. Philadelphia, New York. Ewing with the basket here for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. And now we have a jump shot off glass for the 76ers. Mark Jackson to Latrell Sprewell for 3. 5-point game. How about a dunk by Latrell Sprewell? That is nice. A replay makes it even better. And now we got a baseline jumper. That's a miss. Danny Manning gets the putback. 91-86. Mark Jackson to Anthony Mason. To John Starks for a long 2. That's good. 7-point game. Can the Sixers come back from this? Big Dog does get that jumper. 7-point game now, though. 3 minutes left. And how about an alley-oop to Eddie Jones? Now it's a 3-point game. Marcus Camby makes it a 1-point game. 1:40 left to go. And a dunk, or no, a layup. Charlie Ward with the layup there. And now we got Eddie Jones to Van Exel for 3. And we got a tie game at MSG. Van Exel. Nick draws the foul. Makes the first free throw. And the second one. And now we got ourselves a 2-point game. 15 seconds left to go. Spree to Charlie Ward. He hesitates, then passes it out to John Starks. John Starks gets the screen. Now to Ewing. He makes the shot there to tie the game up with 3 seconds left. What can the Sixers do? We're going to go to overtime. We're going overtime at MSG. The crowd is excited about this. We got a made shot there for the Knicks, and then a steal. Here comes Glenn Robinson for the 3. That's good. 102-101. John Starks fires back with the tray of his own. And now we got Spree to Starks. That's another 3-pointer. Big time shots by John Starks, who by the year 2000 in real life wasn't really doing much in the league, but he's still going strong in this sim, and he makes that layup for New York. 109-104 is the score, and we have Eddie Jones with the made basket there. Not quite over. Glenn Robinson with the alley-oop. So I believe that's Eddie Jones. Patrick Ewing with his own shot there. So, okay, 113-108. Sixers, can they make something happen here? Glenn Robinson says, oh yeah, with that dunk. But can they stop the Knicks? John Stark says no. Makes that 3. Final score 120-114. The Knicks do hold off the 76ers to take a 2-0 lead. And this series is going to go back to Philadelphia. So that is quite intriguing. Oh, actually, is it though? Because the Knicks, you expect them to be up 2-0 against the 8 seed if they're the 1 seed. So forget what I said. Warriors Kings game 2. Looks like the Warriors will. Oh, okay. Let's jump in. 105-99. Yeah, we haven't really seen much of the Kings at all this season. Nice to see them now. Reggie Lewis is going to make that dunk for Sacramento. 4-point game. Allen Houston with the jumper in the paint. 107-101. 3:54 left to go. Arvidas Sabonis for the long 2. That's quite good. And then you got Allen Houston to Jason Kidd. That is even better. 6-point game. Reggie Lewis with the dunk right there. 109-105. 2:16 left to go. Isaiah Ryder to Houston to Kidd for the layup. And now Allen Houston with the corner 3. That is money. Golden State's going to win this game. They're just too talented for the Kings at the moment. The Kings have Sabonis, yeah, and Reggie Lewis, but it's just the Kings are just they're feeling it, you know. They got a great group of guys who got a lot of chemistry with each other, making them shots, making their threes, and so yeah, it's hard to combat that. Meanwhile, the 1-8 matchup in the West is seeing the Rockets beat the Lakers at the Staples Center, 117-102. That is a tie 1-1 series. So let's go back to Atlanta and Detroit. They gave us 2 good games to start things off, and now we're back in Detroit. Can we get a third good game? No. Detroit win 123-100. Okay. How about Heat Pacers? We're in Indiana here. Be nice to see the Pacers versus the Heat at some point. But it looks like the Pacers will beat the Heat. And the Heat, once again, find themselves possibly losing in the first round. Unbelievable. I've gone over this a few times. They've only made it past the first round in 1997 in this sim. And here they are yet again. threatening to lose again. Spurs Clippers at the Staples Center. The Clippers had more luck at the Staples Center than the Lakers on this day. 114-104. And now let's check out Sonics Blazers 80-78. We got a made shot there by Sean Kemp in Portland. Rashid with the bucket there. Rip Hamilton. The alley-oop to Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Sean Kemp helps Seattle regain the lead. 4:30 left to go. Abdul Rauf with the dunk! Hell yeah, that was pretty damn awesome. Over Jason Williams. 87-84. A two-pointer there for Seattle. And now we got a made shot there for Portland. I think that was Rip Hamilton. And now we got a three. Abdul Rauf. 92-86. How about Stoudemire with the layup for Portland? And now an alley-oop to Sharif Abdur-Rahim. 92 minutes left to go. Damon Stoudemire is going to miss. But Rashid, I feel the need for Rashid. Tie game. Missed shot by Portland there. Less than 90 seconds left to go. Tie game at 92. Abdul Rauf to Sean Kemp for the alley-oop. Love to see it. Kendall Gill's out there, by the way. I haven't really seen him much since he's been in Portland. Gets the ball back. Passes it to Sharif. Sharif with 1:07 left to go. Ball makes its way to Stoudemire, who misses the shot there. So Seattle gets the ball back with less than a minute left to go and a 2-point lead. Definitely a nice position to be in if you're them. Sean Kemp, meanwhile, up against Rashid. And he's going to, get his ball stolen. Pass stolen by Abdur-Rahim. Portland, alley-oop. Is it Jason Williams, I think? 94-94. 34 seconds left to go. Abdul Rauf to Sean Kemp. He gets blocked. Stoudemire with the ball back. OT tonight? Maybe. Let's see. Damon Stoudemire with 15 seconds left to go in the game. Who's going to take the final shot? The world wants to know. Shot clock winding down. This might actually not be the final shot. And Damon Stoudemire with the potential game clincher right there. 96-94. What can the Sonics do? How about a long three by Nick? Oh, no. Long two? Nick Anderson? No. He doesn't make it. Strange choice there by Nick Anderson. Just bad shots. I don't know. Whatever. Portland wins 96-94. What an exciting finish to that game. And the other one was pretty exciting too. So this is a pretty fun series. And I think it's it's 2-1 Portland or Seattle. We have to go back and check the bracket. We'll do it later. Charlotte, Orlando. We have a playoff game in Orlando, folks. It's finally here. Vin Baker makes a dunk right there for the Magic. There's a Khalid Reeves jump shot. And then a dunk by Kurt Thomas. 86-85. What can the Hornets do? How about a three right there for Charlotte? Eric Snow. 89-86 now. 1:38 left to go. Khalid Reeves passing it to Vin Baker. Ball makes its way back to Reeves. He passes it to, I think that was Kerry Kittles with that three. 89-89. Michael Jordan with the alley-oop there to Terry Mills. 91-89. Vin Baker to Khalid Reeves. Reeves to Vin Baker for the alley-oop. What a some high-flying highlights here. And now we got Terry Mills making that layup. 93-91. Michael Jordan now with the ball, making the shot off glass, falling down. The Hornets will win 97-93. Michael Jordan with 36 points. Terry Mills had 30. And this team, the Hornets team, they're starting to click, really starting to click right now. Meanwhile, it does look like the Sixers will win this game against New York. in Philadelphia. 99-85 is the final score there. That's still a 2-1 series lead. Still a series lead for the Knicks, 2-1. And we are going to go to Sacramento now. At least we're going to simcast this game. Sorry. Kings lose is what I was trying to say. Warriors beat the Kings. 31 points for Juwan Howard. That is a sweep. Now let's check out Rockets-Lakers. We're actually going to jump into this game. 86-84. Scottie Pippen, Robert Pack, Olajuwon gets the dunk right there. The old man still has hops. Now we got Scottie Pippen with the ball at the wing, passing it to Olajuwon, guarded by Shaq. Alley-oop to Scottie Pippen, 90-86. How about another dunk by Scottie Pippen? 6-point lead. Scottie Pippen in Houston trying to make some magic happen for the Rockets. Hakeem misses. Shaquille O'Neal gets the rebound. 4-point game. 1:20 left to go. Lakers need to act fast. Don't want to go down 1-2 to the Rockets. Alley-oop to Shaq. Makes it a 92-90 ball game. Kenny the Jet Smith to Shaq. Ties the game up with 44 seconds left to go. Hakeem over Shaq. No good. Barkley to Hakeem. That's good. 3-point game. Missed free throw. Ori with the rebound. Glenn Rice to Kenny the Jet Smith. To Shaq. What are they doing? Okay. Kenny Jet Smith for 3? No. Rockets rebound and an intentional foul. And do we see free throws here? No, we don't. Final score 95-92. The Rockets beat the Lakers and take a 2-1 series lead. You gotta be kidding me. Let's check out Pistons Hawks. Hawks, this is a must-win game for them, and they are not gonna pull it off. The Pistons beat the Hawks in an upset. The 6-seed Pistons beat the 3-seed Hawks, and they're going to make it to the second round. So that is very interesting. Going to Heat Pacers now. Heat have a lead. Okay, yeah, they'll win this game. So this is going to go to a 5-game series. So we'll come back to them in a little bit. Let's go back to the West because we have to check out Spurs Clippers. We're going to jump in. We're at the Staples Center. Rebound there by Larry Hughes. 5:15 left to go. 4-point lead. Larry Hughes will miss, but Terrell Brennan's right there for the putback. 85-82 now. 4:38 left to go. Doug Christie with the dunk, expanding the Spurs lead to 5. 4 minutes left now. Len Bias, first time saying his name in this sim, or not the sim, but this video. Dennis Rodman gets the dunk from the Len Bias pass. Here's an alley-oop to Doug Christie. And a made shot there, but I think that was Larry Hughes wearing the headband. The headband's a dead giveaway. Dana Barros makes that shot for the Clippers. Do they have a chance? Can they do something here? Len Bias will miss. Rodman, he can really spoil things for you with his rebounding and defensive play. How about a dunk there for the Spurs? This game, well, it's over. Final score 97-88. Len Bias 22. So the Clippers have been eliminated yet again. They are not gonna get past round 1. Maybe next season. I feel like they're gonna have to make a big move because they got a lot of talent that's entering their prime. They need to do something over there in Clippers land. Meanwhile, the Sonics will beat the Blazers here and win the series 3-1. So the Sonics are in round 2. Checking out Charlotte versus Orlando. Nice behind the back pass. And the Magic get that bucket, and then they get that bucket. 191. The Magic are up by 9, actually, right now. We got Mashburn passing it to Baker for the dunk. 11-point game, and the Magic are going to win this one, guys. This is going to go to a 5-game series. 107-99 is the final score there. So let us now jump into Knicks 76ers. Well, let's see if this is even jump worthy to begin with. It might not be, actually. Looks like the Knicks, they'll win. They're going to win. 117-103 is the final score there. 28 for John Starks. So here we go. Back in Houston. Kobe Bryant with the jump shot. Charles Barkley with the miss. Robert Horry with the rebound. 95-92. 3:44 left to go. Kobe Bryant dunks the ball right there. 5-point game. Rod Strickland can't get the long two, but Hakeem Olajuwon with the putback. Rod Strickland for 3, tying the game up at 97. This Rockets team has been a pest for the Lakers, and they could potentially win this freaking series, guys, right now. Pippen, though, goes to the wrong guy. Kenny Jet Smith now taking the ball the other way. He's going to lose the ball. Ball back with the Rockets. Rod Strickland passing it. Drexler, wild shot. Draws the foul. Made free throw there for Clyde, who in real life retired in 97. Here he is playing in 2000, so that's pretty wild. 99-97, 28 seconds left to go in the game. Kenny Jet Smith for 3. That's good. All of a sudden, Lakers have a 1-point lead. Robert Pax in the game now. With 19 seconds left to go. Barkley in the post. Can't get that shot to fall. Intentional foul. Lakers. Well, let's see what happens here. Can they come away with the victory? Are we going to get another intentional foul? Chances are high. Yes. Yes. So let's check this out here. As we look at Robert Pack and now Kenny Jet Smith makes the first free throw. Second one. He's dribbling. He is going to make that one too. 102-99. Rockets. Can they clinch the series? Pippen misses the shot. Intentional foul. That's going to do it for this game after a free throw. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yep, Shaq misses both. Okay, the Rockets have another chance. Pippen again. Okay. Okay, now we're done. I'm pretty sure we're done now. Right? Right? Shaq? Dude. Come on, Shaq. Make a free throw. Wow. Okay. Okay, now the game's over. Okay. Okay. So the Lakers are going to take this series back to Staples Center. This series is tied at 2. Rockets are giving them all they got, but might not be able to come out on top. But hey, we got one more game in LA. We'll see how that goes. So, Magic Hornets are going to a Game 5. Lakers Rockets going to a Game 5. And then we got Heat Pacers going to a Game 5 as well. So, some pretty interesting stuff right there as we check out a few screenshots. Let's first wrap up Heat versus Pacers. And looks like the Heat have the lead. Oh, but they lost it. We never actually got to see a single game here. Pacers win 117-97. They beat the Heat. And the Heat once again lose in the first round. Knicks Pacers is your second round matchup in the East. And now let's see if we're going to figure out who's going to be the other second round matchup in the East. It's going to be the Hornets versus the Pistons. Hornets beat the Magic. So we got Hornets Pistons. We got Knicks Pacers. And now, Lakers do have a lead, and they're going to keep that lead and beat the Rockets at the Staples Center. So there you have it. Lakers, Sonics, Warriors, Spurs in the West, Knicks, Pacers, Hornets, Pistons in the East. Some very intriguing matchups indeed. Hope you're looking forward to it. I am Nutty Sports Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the league leaders in the playoffs. As we wrap things up for this episode, round 2 is the next episode. Stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye, everybody.